Acumatica's AI-first strategy. AI and ML are concepts which enable machines to do more complicated tasks. AI is data-driven. Advances in data processing, both technology and speed, make it possible to crunch large volumes of data to create content, code, images, videos, and more. Large language models incorporate natural language and large data sets to transform data. Unlike traditional computing, LLMs can generate content based on complex retrieval algorithms. The technology behind LLMs have been under development for years, but big investment, technological innovation, and advances in processing power have enabled better results which can be delivered in near real time. Today, computers use feedback loops and algorithms to learn based on traditional programming techniques. Results change based on feedback. An LLM works by taking vast amounts of data and breaking it into chunks. Data chunks are weighted and related in new ways using billions of parameters. Once trained, you can ask questions and get results, which combine several sources and produce unique output. Now, imagine the benefits of having these engines produce results based on your ERP data. Let the computer generate charts and data visualizations, tell you which customers to contact, detect data anomalies across millions of records, and answer questions related to running your business better. Caution is required. Key considerations include costs, inaccurate data, and security. Building AI from scratch can be complex and expensive. Developing and integrating AI with existing business systems may take years, and figuring costs can be mysterious. For SMBs, the initial investment in time to value is often prohibitive. Acumatica manages this complexity. The no-code, low-code framework is designed to take advantage of AI engines which are pre-integrated with forms and processes. By adding AI, Acumatica ERP can do higher-level processing. I can interact with Acumatica using a more human and conversational interface. You can gain the benefits of content creation, data visualization, and more, because it uses your existing data and operates inside the interface you already use. The AI assistant uses natural language processing and context to provide real-time suggestions and data insights. I'll demonstrate an early view of this feature in action. Within the context of my current screen, I can open the AI assistant. I use voice commands to gather information. Hello. How are my sales today? If needed, I can shrink the data set over here by clicking the View Data button. Now it only returns the records that are relevant to today. Let's try something different. What are my top 5 orders? Notice that the system generates a chart to help me visualize my results. How about this? What are the top 5 inventory IDs? Once again, this feature is still in development. We'll deliver a beta version as soon as possible. The AI advisor reviews data to detect anomalies, deliver forecasts, suggest prices, and provide reports. I will demonstrate anomaly detection, which is available in 25R1. After enabling anomaly detection, I can process up to 1 million lines per day and have 10 generic inquiries set up to process anomalies. Acumatica includes 3 built-in inquiries that are ideal for anomaly detection. Check Detect Anomalies to show the Anomaly Detection tab. In this tab, I can configure which numeric field I want to analyze. The Date field allows the system to determine trends. For example, in this data set, the average value is 4, so anomalies will be the first and last points. After specifying the Date field, the system will identify the trend, and the March data point will be identified as the anomaly. If needed, I can group data. In this example, I group by inventory ID because I have different margins for different products. I set the update frequency to on demand so I can complete this demo, but normally this would be set to run in the background at night. When I click Detect Anomalies, the system takes me to the processing screen, which shows all inquiries that are enabled. The activities on this screen are normally scheduled, but for instructional purposes, I will perform the steps manually. First, the data is uploaded to the AI engine. Next, I instruct AI to begin the calculation. Calculation time depends upon the number of records. After a bit, the calculation is complete and I download the results into my ERP. The system skips rows where there is not enough data to determine an accurate model. For example, if I have only one sales order with a specific inventory item, then this row is skipped. Now I can view my generic inquiry and the system highlights potential anomalies. In this example, the system has found one record with a very low margin, so I can investigate. Results can be automated and put on a dashboard so users can monitor a single screen and take action. In this example, the system found expense reports that might be out of policy. I can drill down and see that the employee may have entered some data incorrectly. So I can correct the issue before issuing a check or processing a payment. In addition to pre-built inquiries, you can easily build your own to do things like analyze customer and vendor returns, review vendor on-time delivery statistics, and review outbound shipping efficiency. The possibilities are endless. In addition to data insights, Acumatica applies AI to automate tasks to free people to perform more productive activities. Acumatica AP document recognition uses external AI and optical character recognition to gather data from PDF documents. Acumatica applies additional AI ML logic to fill in details such as the vendor ID. AI Studio allows me to utilize AI engines to generate content and initiate actions without my data leaving the security of the Acumatica cloud. I define inputs, processing requirements, and outputs without knowing how to code AI. Let's see a couple of examples. In this case, I want to generate a summary of a long list of activities associated with a case. When I close a case, I simply click a button and the system sends data to the LLM. This generates a formatted summary. In the past, closing cases was a tedious task and the quality of the notes varied greatly by individual user. After the AI provides a summary, I review the notes and can make changes before saving. AI Studio allows me to define data inputs and outputs using simple English commands. In this example, outputs are pushed through the Acumatica business logic into the case screen. In the second example, I want to use an external data source to improve my product descriptions. I can navigate to the product I want to update. Instead of writing a description from scratch, I click a button and let Acumatica AI search my website and enhance my description. I can save, modify, or reject the results. AI will continue to solve more business problems in 2025 and beyond. Here are several examples of features and capabilities that we are actively investigating or currently developing. AI-enabled ERP creates unlimited possibilities. The future launch of AI Studio will enable user-based innovation, which takes advantage of these new tools while leveraging your ERP data. Acumatica's principles of innovation will drive our future product development. Acumatica will deliver AI in a way that is responsible. Results will always adhere to your data governance policies. Practical and easy to use. No data scientist or programmer is required. And valuable. Benefits will exceed the costs, and pricing is easy to understand. Acumatica's AI-first strategy helps businesses benefit from advances in artificial intelligence. We will develop AI features responsibly, which means your data is safe and delivered inside the bounds of your governance policies.